What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I've been trying to shoot this literally all day. Who? Some random person driving through. Excuse my hair. Like, I'm going to get it done next month. Couple more weeks. Yeah. Judge your mama, not me. Okay. So tonight or today, whenever you're watching this, I'm going to show how I do my tracing in Silhouette. Um, so yeah, let's get started. Hopefully this setup I have works this time because I've tried to shoot this video 3 different times, and yeah, hopefully this is the last trial period. Excuse my little trash that I have right here. I need to throw that away. um it was some errors that I made. Well, really my sublimation printer made. I apparently need to buy a new one. Yay. And if you know how much sublimation printers cost, then you get my enthusiasm. Yeah. So let's go and pull this project because I've already basically saved what I'm going to be tracing. So let's just go and get it. And I saved it all the way down here. Where is it? Okay, trace video. So I got this image online for a project that I'm doing in the order that I'm doing. Of course, it's an autism order, as you can see, and I was looking for that word in puzzle form, and it's just the cutest little thing that I found. I'm not going to use Mickey at all. I'm not going to use that ribbon back there at all. I literally just want the words. So I figured this would be a perfect time to show how I do my tracing, as I'm trying to get back into recording videos, how-to videos. So here we go. I'm going to stop talking. So I'm going to close this page. Well, I'm not even going to close it. I'm going to go to my trace panel. I'm going to select trace area, and I'm going to trace the area that I'm going to select the area that I'm going to be tracing. As you can see, when you initially do it, it does not get all of the letters traced out how I would like for them to be traced out. Now you can keep it like this if you are looking to use that yellow part, that background part that was originally black. If you want to, you can keep it like this and use that. I myself, I don't need that black part. I can create that on my own, which you guys will see later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decrease my threshold so that those other colors or letters can come through. So I'm just going to decrease, 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 and I'm going to decrease a little bit more to get like more definition in. And you'll see that like piece by piece as I selected decrease, like those little black lines right here, they kind of like either formulate more or formulate less, which helps with the definition of whatever you're tracing of your image. So I'm gonna do like a 16, and then I'm gonna hit trace, and as you can see, move that, and it's now traced. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this picture, and I'm going to enlarge what I just traced. Now you can go ahead and put it onto your cutting mat. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it on the gray because for me, I feel like I can see it better on a solid background, and I hope you guys can as well. So I'm going to enlarge it some more, and now I'm going to remove the parts that I don't need. So I'm going to right click, and I am going to release compound path, and this separates everything out. And I don't feel like y'all can see this because I can barely see it this time. Usually I can see it pretty well, but I'm recording, it's not showing up as well as I need it to. So I'm going to select everything and size it down so that we all can see it better. I don't know what's going on with my mouse, but it's bothering me. Okay. Then I'll just zoom in. Okay, so like I was saying, we're going to select all of this and delete it. I don't need this little star, so I'm going to delete that as well. I'm going to delete this, and in order to delete, I'm just select and delete. And I made a mistake and I deleted my part of my eye, so I'm going to do a little bit smaller. Delete, 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 and delete that. I'm going to delete that out, that outline, deleting this, just going in and deleting everything that I don't need. You see all those little red dots? I don't know if y'all can see them, but I can. Now if your eyes don't allow you to see little things like that, you can zoom in, of course. And then I look around and make sure there's nothing else that I need to delete. You can also just select everything to see if there's anything else, and as you can see there's another little dot, so I'm gonna delete that. So now I want to like kind of smooth that out a little bit because I'm not gonna need that imprint for the puzzle piece that was previously there. So I'm going to do, I'm zoom in and I'm going to edit the points. So I'm going to delete, 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 delete to smooth, straightens out a little bit. And then I'm going to select the straight line so it can curve. And it curved the wrong way. I'll curve it up a little bit. I can get it to do a little bit better. Didn't like that curve, so I deleted it. And with me, I don't know why my hand, like every time I click, it immediately goes down instead of just doing what I need it to do, which is like stay wherever I'm at. I don't know, so I'm gonna delete that and then click. And it did it again. Control Z to undo. Click in there again. Uh-oh. It worked so well earlier for me. It sucks. Okay. Just pulling that little square up. How about Control Z again to undo. Undo. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave it like that for now. See if I can pull it down. Nope. Oh. This did not do this to me earlier. Guess it just wants to not be my friend today. Well, in this moment, I should say. Alright, and if you wanted that a little bit more perfected, you just keep playing with those endpoints. I don't necessarily need it to be perfected because with me, I would leave it like that, and then once I go to actually cut and it cuts itself out, I'll fix it how I want it to be. If it kept giving me problems and I just couldn't figure it out. So I'm going to delete this little part in the A, because I know that I'm just going to leave that open. Now if you want that, you can keep it. I know that I don't, so I'm going to let it go. So now, because I wanted that little background, I'm going to go and create it. So I'm going to go to my offset panel and I'm going to do offset. And sometimes it'll be exactly what you want it to be, and sometimes it won't, so you can just increase it to make it a little bit bigger, or you can decrease it if you don't want it to be bigger. I'm going to leave it at about a 115. Might go to, I'm gonna go to a 120, and then to like weld all those lines together, the lines that are like in between here, and to make it actually like a one little lump sum or one image, like it's all together. Just click apply and see. And now I see that I have a little spot here, and so I'm going to go in and select my background, right click, and I'm going to release compound path, and now you see it pops out, and I'm going to delete that little dot. Now if you couldn't have gotten that to finally click, you could have once again zoomed in and it would have did it for you. So now that I have my background, I'm going to go ahead and start coloring my letters, because I like to fill in my letters so that when I go to cut, I'll know what goes with what color. So you go to fill and you just change the color. This little inside part, if I can get it, click off to get out of the edit part. Now I finally got it. I could have zoomed in and did it, but I just wanted to click around, I guess. And I know that I'm going to put my background black, so I'm going to go ahead and put my middle part black. And then go to my next letter. This letter is going to be orange. I know I click yellow, it's going to be orange. The T is going to be yellow. The I is going to be green. The S is blue. And the M is purple. Those are usually the autism colors, and I like to stick with those when I do my autism shirts. And then the background is black. And voila! There you have your image, whatever image you want to do. That is basically how I do my cuts. That is the simplest way. Now there is a more, like if you have a more detailed image, it's basically the same thing. You just have to be prepared to do more clicking and perfecting and trying to get it to where it is that you want it to be. But for the most part, basic, simple tracing, bam, there you go. So if you need anything, you know, if you have any other ideas or ideas for videos that you want me to do, I'm pretty intermediate, I would say, in Silhouette. I'm probably the same way in Cricut. I just don't use my Cricut machine anymore, so I'm not really, I don't know if there's been a new update since the last time I've used it, which is highly possible, I don't know. But yeah, so thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Hopefully you found something in this video that you can use. If not, sorry. I mean, I'm sure you can find it somewhere else. You know, it's 1,000+ videos on YouTube. But thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And let me know if you have any video ideas that you may need to know. And if I can help, I definitely will. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Bye.